MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Rich Hill gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. High pop-up. Turner is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Just underway here in Southern California. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reddick is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Justin Verlander gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Gaddis. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He got lucky right there. Behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, he still kept him in the ballpark.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. Striding into the box, number 35. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Men on third with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of the spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to bat, spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Astros nothing. here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown him a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
One and two now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor waits on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So striding in, Rich Hill. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Corey Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maybin. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Justin Verlander. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Ready for another chance? Number 35. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. And that pitch misses down in the dirt.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-0. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, George Springer. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you talk about fighting, he's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Curtis Granderson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Rich Hill. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Verlander sets his sights. Here he comes. 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 has room in foul territory. 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
In for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. One out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Maben is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Seager loves it. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away. Carlos Beltran will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Turner is there for it. And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Francisco Liriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in once again, number 35. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Liriano gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Altuve charging this one, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Here's George Springer. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Logan Forsythe. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard to third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Rich Hill. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Liriano into his motion. Here it comes on 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Here's Carlos Correa now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Grounded down the third baseline. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the eighth. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, you know, it's late in the game, no doubt, and he had good stuff. I thought he had a chance for the no-hitter, but clearly, you know, he has a couple more innings to go. He's still 6 hits to go. That's a lot. That's why it's special to get the no-hitter. 27 outs is hard to come by.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the dirt here. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Drilled right back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Astros are down quietly. Still down 3-0. Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Stepping in now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Evan Gattis now standing in, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-1 lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Marwin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an outing. 100 pitches, and here we are getting ready to get a complete game. This is really special.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup over the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Man, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Here comes Granderson. And that's it. Live it up, LA. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
They just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.